Oh, hey Jordan.
Hey John.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for meeting with me today. I really appreciate it.
No problem. So how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Is 15 minutes okay for a
yeah,
meeting today?
Yep, that's perfectly fine with me. So.
Is there anyone else that should be here?
No, I'm the person. Yeah,
Okay.
so, like, I'm
You're the guy.
the GM, so,
Cool.
So what are we doing here today?
So I just want to learn a little bit about your business and how things have been going. How's business been going recently? I think you guys have been successful.
We've been successful. We actually got 6 new employees and acquired Walmart. So we're kind of growing, and Walmart's a pretty big place,
Pretty big
everywhere.
deal for you guys.
So yeah, we're growing. So yeah.
Nice. So can you tell me a little bit about? So I'm coming from HR software, trying to offer packages that can help you out with that. Can you tell me a little bit about your current HR process and how that's been going for your company?
Yeah. So like I said, we have 48 employees, and so currently right now, our controller Patty Wilson, she's in control of pretty much everything HR. So she's doing payroll, HR, benefits, and she's actually currently using a system called Easy Payroll Check, and she actually faxes that in to them for all our employees.
Okay.
It's kind of our process. So she's doing it all right now.
Okay. So it seems like that's a lot of paperwork with that old school system. You guys still use time cards,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we do that.
Okay.
Yep.
How is she embracing her position with that role? It seems like a lot of work for one person. How's her morale at work?
Recently I have been hearing some things within the business. Patty, maybe some words like rude or maybe even short. But every time I talk to Patty, she says everything's fine. She says she can handle it all, and seems like there's really no problems within the business right now. It seems like we're actually improving, if anything.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure what you can offer me right now.
Right. Yeah. So I just want to tell you a little bit about our business and our product platform, what we offer you. So we have a efficient HR system software that you would use. It's computerized. It takes a lot of the paperwork off of Patty's lap, a lot of the time that she takes filling out papers, going through time, punch cards. And that's the biggest sell with our software, is that it saves your company a ton of time and allows you as upper management and Patty to spend more time on business operations. I know she does run HR, but giving her more time to be more of an administrator than having to do the tedious, going through everyone's time cards, going through everyone's payroll, and going through all their benefits like that.
Yeah.
And it's something that you don't have to deal with as much. It's something that we take and that you can spend more time on your business operations.
Yeah, but we are a small business, so it's kind of hard to go in on some things like that. And like I said, we have no problems, and
Right.
She's not complaining, and change is a big thing, So what will Patty do, if all this stuff's taken?
Right. Well, I understand where you're coming from, but I also saw, and you told me that you guys just picked up Walmart, and that's one of the biggest, if not the biggest retailer in the country. And if they continue to like your product, you're going to need to hire more than 6 employees, and your company's going to grow, and revenue and profits are going to grow, which is an awesome thing. But you don't want the time spent on HR to keep growing and growing to these crazy levels. The computerization and the database that we offer with our software will allow you to continue to save time, and with more employees, you're going to save even more time.
Okay.
And in terms of what Patty would do, she would you still keep her as your HR administrator. She wouldn't be out of a job. She has an opportunity to run the software,
Mm-hmm.
to administrate it, and she doesn't have to go through all the paperwork. It takes care of a lot of that for her,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, would probably give her a less tedious and less kind of downer of a job.
Yeah, I mean, there's all great points. It all makes sense, and I could see, like, if we grew to over 100 employees, how hard that would be to, like, it's like double the amount of employees we have now. If we went to 100, and so I do like it, but what you're saying, but last time we did leave 5 years ago because of price.
Right. So our price is similar to what it was. We offer a similar package, and it would probably be a little bit more. You would have to invest a little bit more in our product than you currently are.
Okay.
But what I will tell you is we have added functionality. We've added ease of use to our programs and to our software.
Okay.
This add in software has not been reflected in the price. The price has been somewhat consistent from what it was 5 years ago.
Okay. Well, that's I think that's good news.
It's a good deal.
And you stay at the same price, and you add features.
And we also have. I wanted to note that the cost and the time that you save with our software offsets the cost of it monthly, because being able to spend more time on operations, having less paperwork to do, it only saves you money in the end if you broke the math down. So
yeah, I mean, we do have goals to keep growing. We don't want to always be a small business. Try to get some maybe more clients like Walmart, stuff like that. So I think you provided like really good information. Just like I said already, if we get more employees, and
right.
really is going to help us. And yeah, so
I also want to note that we have 24-hour assistance around the clock.
That definitely would help.
Which Patty, as an administrator, would have access to throughout the workday. And in terms of getting this program started, and I know that that's a big deal for you guys changing systems, having an introduction to it and having access to assistance is a big deal. And we also will offer to send a team out to your office.
So if it breaks, like midday.
Right, and if you were to implement this software, we would have a team out there the first week showing everyone how to run it, showing employees how to log into their account and to check their payroll, to clock in and clock out. We would be working with Patty mainly as the administrator to run the system, to check up on the system, how to ask for assistance, and what that process would be like. So we would make sure that process implementation is definitely taken care of. And I think that's a plus for sure of our software. I also wanted to note the sustainability benefits too. I mean,
what about them?
Time cards are paper. Paperwork is paper. Automating and computerizing this process saves a ton of paper. Saves a ton of time.
Yeah, just filing.
And right, it's not you take an employee's profile, and you're not putting it in a file cabinet, you're putting it in a database, which is click, you're there. It's different than having to go through a filing cabinet with all that paper that you're using. It's a more accessible, more easy to use database.
So I guess I just have maybe one more question before we go. I'll give you a minute maybe to think about it, but why shouldn't I go to your competitors?
Yeah, it's a good question. So with ADP, we have been around. We pioneered this entire HR software back in the 80s. We were the first first company to come up with programs like this. There's now hundreds of companies that offer the same platform. It's a huge industry. Honestly, HR software has become an industry that ADP started. We're the first company to do it. We know what we're doing. We established how to do this software right, how to treat customers right, and we're at the top of the industry in terms of revenue, in terms of clients, and we're ready and excited to help you moving forward.
All right, sounds good. Maybe we can schedule a follow-up. You made some great points, and I really do think it could benefit it. Maybe we can go into even more detail.
Talk about
in the
pricing
future,
more.
an email.
Awesome.
You just want to maybe. Yeah.
I'll give you an email maybe at the end of today, and we can schedule a time to meet maybe later next week.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
Thanks, John. Thank you for your time.
You're
Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Thanks.
So, I'm sorry.